Hey parents of my 9th and 10th graders. I hope that you're doing well and that you're having a great vacation or a week off, at least a couple of days off here at Thanksgiving. But be thankful. I'm thankful for your kids. They're doing awesome. And as we get into this next term, I just want to let you know what we're doing and how you can kind of assist them. And just like last time, they're going to have their air book, their independent reading, as well as their that reading assignment, and their day book. And so just encourage you, if you're new to the class, that they get going on that air book as early as they can so that they can not cram it in at the end. And they have to meet with me and convince me that they have read the book. Some kids get away with fooling me. Most of the times they don't, and usually towards the end of the term it's a little bit late. So feel free to look over the requirements on the air book if you want to get some kind of special permission with them to be able to read a book that a movie has been made from. That's totally fine. I just want to work with you as a parent that you kind of hold them accountable to the not watching the movie till after they've read the book. But check out those requirements. There's also a massive spreadsheet that's in there in that air book assignment where you can get thousands of books in their Lexile range. So if that is helpful to you. Biggest thing is I want them to not reread something. I want them to push themselves into a different genre or something like that. Feel free to give me questions you have with that. When it comes to the day book, again, if they put it off, it becomes a pointless, crazy assignment. Help them, encourage them to write a little bit each day or a little bit every couple of days. Journal, use it like that. But if they stay on top of that, then that assignment becomes very, very meaningful and it's very easy. It's when they wait that makes it hard. So right now we're going into a big research project. They've used the first chapter of a book called Animals in Translation. And it's a very interesting book about an autistic woman who has the ability to kind of think like cattle and farm animals. That's a really poor way of putting it, but then she helps come up with some great systems to help with agricultural business. But it's about her thinking different and kind of getting on top of her being autistic and then using that for great connection and great gain. And so from it, there's lots of thoughts about like how the brain works that the kids are springboarding into a research project on. Notoriously, kids don't like the research project. They don't want to do the work. It's a lot of work. I'm going to go step by step, and again, if they stay up with the steps, then it will be work, but it won't be overwhelming. It becomes overwhelming when they put stuff off. And so I'm going to take them step by step over the next 2 weeks when they come back from break here to do all of their research, and then the third week right before Christmas they will write their research paper. It'll be done by Christmas, which will be good, but they don't want to wait. So encourage them to get each of those steps done. It'll be largely digital, which is great, but can also be a big distraction. But they need to learn how to work in the digital space productively and not just for fun. So encourage them to stay on task, see their completed work, encourage them to be thorough in what they do. Many students struggle with just giving really quick answers, get this thing done so I can move on. The more they do that, the more they kind of ruin themselves. So Schoology is there for them to know what's next, what's due, and when. And I will just keep pushing that and keep working with that. So otherwise, you kids have been great. I love the discussion. They're really, really smart. Let's have a great term. Thanks. Bye.